really nice pump going before we start so that I look ripped. Today I want to show you a few features of how to use the tension block. There's a lot of information out there, some good, some bad, and today we're just going to show you how we use it. First, a quick overview. You've got a 20 mil edge, a 10 mil edge, 25 millimeter pocket, 25 millimeter 2-finger pocket. Some people might even be able to use this as 3 if you're a child. Got an 8 mil on the back and a 6 mil as well. Now on the front, we'll use this a lot as a pinch. I use this especially when like rehabbing my thumb. There's a lot of uses to the block. It's great for warming up, it's great for rehab, and it's great for strength training. You can do all 3. First, I want to start by showing you the benefits of bringing it climbing and using it to warm up. Basically what I do is I'll take it out of my bag, first thing, chilling. I just put it around my foot, and starting on the 20 mil, just kind of do some hand curls, just basically with the weight of my leg. This, switch sides. And I'm already kind of warm right now, so I'm gonna move quick. One thing to note is a lot of times my hands, when I use the block, my hands will be more warm than the rest of my body. And so remember to warm up your legs and your arm, your core. I'm using the pinch now. I like to do this a lot, especially if I'm going to be pinching. We neglect the thumb as climbers a lot. You'll notice I'm not doing any curls. I'm not actually moving. I'm just sort of isolating this grip. Okay, so after doing that for a while, you're probably gonna be pretty warm. I'm gonna keep moving, show you how you can use this to isolate your hands and get a lot of work done strengthening your hands without having to hang. All right, so the next feature that's great about the block is loading it up on a free weight or a kettlebell. And so what I'm gonna do is just make this bunny ear here. I've got my carabiner. I'm just gonna loop it onto this kettlebell. And I don't want to cross-load the carabiner, so I'm gonna just sort of feed one side through until the carabiner's sitting nice, like this. So the great thing about the block is I can train grips and hold types that I couldn't normally hang body weight on a hangboard. Like this 6 mil edge here. I'm not the kind of person that can just flat out train a 6 mil edge on the hangboard. So here I can grab it with 25 pounds, and I can teach myself how to grab a 6 mil edge. I can teach myself how to grab this 8 mil edge too, or even how to crimp on it. Same is true for these pockets. It's really difficult to just jump onto a hangboard with pockets on it. The block is great for this. And if you can't grab this 6 mil the way that it is, and maybe the 8 mil is even a little too easy, there's like this middle ground there. Something I really like to do, and I honestly do this most of the time, is I'll pull the rope all the way through. When you pull the rope all the way through, it makes everything incut. And so for the 6 mil is even hard with 25 pounds for me. So this makes it incut, which is super useful. All of a sudden, this 6 mil becomes something that I could train with. And then the same is true for the other side. Take off my carabiner, pull the rope through. Now this 20 mil, instead of it being flat, it's incut. Okay. Isolating the hands with the block is a really useful tool. Also, if say you have a shoulder injury, you can't be doing overhead load on a hangboard. This is actually what I'm doing right now. So You can even just loop it around dumbbells, pick them up. You can isolate the hands, very effective. If you're gonna do this with the block, just do this. You don't need to be curling. You don't need to be like working your biceps when you're using the block. Just work your hands. That's what it's for, isolating the hands. And again, you can use this as rehab with like your physical therapist or a healthcare provider. You can use this to strength train, isolating the hands. You don't have to hang. Very useful. Another thing I like to use the tension block for is hanging it off of a bar. And it's very simple. It's the same way that you would put a weight on the block. I'm gonna use the bunny ears method to put it on the bar. So first thing, you wanna use a real carabiner. I've seen some people not using a real climbing rated carabiner. I can't stress that enough, it's very important. Okay, so just gonna loop this around. I'm also making sure that I'm not cross-loading the carabiner over the bar. I'm gonna make sure that it sits nicely. I also went ahead and made sure that the loop that's tied around the block is like about the same size, and that the carabiner is about the same size. So that way they hopefully hang at about the same level. Load this one up. Again, I'm just making sure that this carabiner is not being cross-loaded, it's sitting nicely. Yeah, so once we're installed, now we essentially have a hangboard hanging from a bar. I'm on the 20 mil. Do some pull-ups. If you really feel like challenging yourself, you can try the 10. I don't know if I'm warm enough for that yet. Maybe I am. Oh! So there you go. Okay, so another way to attach this to a bar is just by using a girth hitch. So, and this is gonna allow us to make, say like the 20 mil edge incut, which is the best grip, the most positive grip on the block. So I'm gonna just loop it over and put the block through the loop. This, and the same on the other side. Okay, so now, see how that's sitting? So that's gonna make this 20 mil the best it can be, essentially the jug of the block. So, yeah, feels good. So that is the tension block. Great!
Yeah! Check me out!
Feels good! You like to do this? This is standard. Oh!